Hey everybody, Vern here. Welcome back to another video. This one is a bit special. I am going to be reviewing the Lenovo Ideapad L340 gaming laptop. Let's get started right after the intro. Before we start, I have created a full video, part 1 and part 2 combined. The last time I tried that, it failed. This is part 1. Also, if you are a viewer who can understand better in Hindi, I have a separate video for that in the iCard. शुरू करने से पहले अगर आप हिंदी में बेहतर समझ सकते हैं तो मैंने इस लैपटॉप का वीडियो हिंदी में भी बनाया है जो आपको iCard में मिल जाएगा. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started with the unboxing of this laptop. Okay, now that the laptop is unboxed, I need to tell you this thing. So what is it that I need to tell you? So I found this video called Do This Before Using Your New Laptop by Bracer Jack. It's linked in the description below. He shows that you should, take a snapshot of your laptop as soon as you get it. It will take 3 hours, but it's worth it. I've tried it on my S145. I had to reset it once because the laptop experienced a fall. So I had to reset it once and that snapshot came in so handy. So you should definitely follow what Bracer Jack tells you. And here's the footage of me actually doing it. Design. Now, blue's not my color, but this laptop's color scheme is great. A little darker blue blends in with the black so smoothly. The laptop is primarily plastic, including the palm rests. Sweat and fingerprints accumulate very easily, but are easy to get off with a simple fiber cloth like this. The lid has a brushed finish and is very minimalistic. There's only this blue Lenovo logo just creeping up on you. Help. There are no sharp corners on this device. My device weighs in at 2.2 kilograms. With the 135 watt power brick, it rises to 2.8 kilograms. The length of this thing is 36.3 centimeters. The width is 25.4 centimeters. And the thickness is 2.4 centimeters. Although this is the chunkiest boy I've ever seen, chunkier stuff does exist. The bottom just has a blue intake vent with 2 fans. Both are off to one side. The cooling system is not good on this model. More on that a little later. The display. This display is a 15.6-inch 1080p 60Hz IPS panel. The bezels on the sides are 0.9 centimeters each. I literally measured it in a scale. The top and bottom ones are 2 centimeters and 3 centimeters respectively. These are the biggest bezels I have ever experienced. This display does not include G-Sync. I do not have the tools to measure the color gamut and the brightness of the display. But if Lenovo is anything to go by, it covers 65% sRGB and 50% of Adobe RGB. At max brightness, they measured 275 nits in the center. Backlight bleed was alright in my laptop. The screen flex was really bad considering its thickness. The hinge design is not great as it's in the center. Opening it from one side instead of the center talks the screen in a bad way, causing wear. I could almost open it with one finger. The webcam and microphone. The webcam was actually 720p this time. It has this neat privacy shutter which I feel more laptops should have. I would still recommend an external source as its video is still very grainy and pixelated. It looks a little dark, but that can be tuned in the Lenovo Vantage app. One thing that is really nice is that it can make a virtual background and zoom without a green screen. If you care about that stuff. The microphone is average, just like you would expect from a laptop at this price point. I am currently talking into the Lenovo Ideapad L340 gaming laptop's microphone and camera. The keyboard, matching the blue theme, has 3 brightness settings. The key travel and feel is so good that I actually switched to the integrated keyboard from an external one that I used previously. I don't really like the small arrow keys, but you get used to it. The keys don't feel mushy like on the previous Lenovo Ideapad S145 that I had for a short time. Hint hint, click click. In the iCard, there was a lot of keyboard flex, more than the S145. The trackpad. The trackpad uses ELAN drivers and was very usable. This is coming from a guy who hates trackpads. That says something. It has integrated click buttons, which is to be expected. The buttons go down a lot. Dust has an easy way to get inside. Also fingerprints. Fingerprints are a real issue on this trackpad, but also they can be wiped pretty easily. It's just like the palm rests. Okay, let's talk specs. My laptop has Core i5-9300HF. Do not take this processor. I recommend the Ryzen 4600H. Don't take the i5. The stats speak a lot. They are in the iCard. It has NVIDIA GTX 1650 4GB graphics. It has 8GB of DDR4 single-channel memory, upgradable to 32GB. We're gonna be upgrading it in part 2. 1TB hard disk drive for the storage, 256GB M.2 NVMe SSD, which is pretty nice. It has the OS loaded on it, and it has Gigabit Ethernet, RTL8168, and it has Intel networking, wireless AC 9560, and Bluetooth 5. Well, that was a lot to take in, I gotta say. Okay, the noise and bloatware. This laptop produces this amount of noise while the CPU is fully stressed. This laptop comes with McAfee and Lenovo Vantage pre-installed, both of which you should keep because McAfee is a one-year antivirus which comes with a firewall and VPN for free. Vantage lets control important functionality of your device such as BIOS updates and warranty. Definitely keep these 2 around. Okay, ports. Everything except the lock slot is on the left side. Kind of a bummer for my setup here. Okay, moving swiftly on, we have on the left side AC power, Ethernet, HDMI 2.0, 2 USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A ports, 3.5mm headphone or microphone combo jack, and a USB Type-C port with DisplayPort functionality. No Thunderbolt here. The front and back sides are empty. Okay, the speakers. The speakers on this laptop are side firing. Quite unique, but this design has a big advantage. As in the name, laptop. It's gonna be sitting on your lap. Therefore, the side firing speakers make it so that the audio doesn't get lost in your lap, as seen when the speakers are front firing. They are average speakers, but they are loud. The battery. The battery is a 3-cell 45 watt-hour battery which gives around 5.5 hours of battery life in just plain YouTube consumption. While playing Watch Dogs 2, I got a battery time of 2 hours and 14 minutes using the battery optimized settings given by GeForce Experience. The battery kept pushing till 5%, after which it didn't support the game. The FPS dropped to 2 and it was unplayable. I expected it to give out around 15% as seen from other reviews of this laptop. The 135 watt adapter is really effective for this battery. No battery drain is experienced during video encoding. More on that later. So far this thing seems promising. Let's talk price. I got this thing for a mere 63,000 rupees or $850 roughly. That is a great deal for a laptop this powerful. It is the main reason that I didn't go for the Legion 5. I would have preferred the Legion, but it would have cost me over $1,000. Alright, so that's it for the review of his laptop. Check out this video, which is the upgrade and benchmarks. So, thanks for watching everybody. If you like this video, please do like the video, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Varun and I'm out. I'll see you later. Goodbye.